Hi, this is just a little introductory video which lays out what sort of materials and tools we'll need to do the little art classes. Now, I'll put a list on at the end of the video so you can see what it is, but in the meantime, let's just run through what we're going to need. First of all, we'll need some watercolour paper. This is an A5 pad. Not very expensive, but it is watercolour paper, so it's quite useful. And we'll need probably 2 or 3 sheets of something like that. We'll also need something slightly larger, A4, and if you haven't got any watercolour paper, then probably we can use computer printer paper. It'll do the job. It's not quite as good because it doesn't absorb the water so well. Now we get on to brushes. We'll need a flat brush, something like that. That's a 3/4 inch flattish brush, as you can see. 1/2 inch one will do, and a couple of smaller round brushes with points on. One slightly larger than the other, as you can see. This is a number 3 and this is a number 4. And we'll also need a pencil and a rubber, and we'll need a board to put things on. Now you can see I've got a board here, but it's just a piece of old plywood, but you could use a kitchen chopping board or something like that. But it's to put the paper on, and then you'll need to hold the paper down firm, so either some masking tape or a clip like that, and that then gets you ready. We'll also need some watercolour paints. There's a little box there. We don't need all of the colours in there because we're probably going to use something like black, brown, blue, a yellow, and maybe a red or an orangey colour one. So something like that. And what is also required, if you'll excuse me while I lean across, is we need a little bit of old credit card, because these have got nice little corners on, round ones and pointy ones, for scratching out on the wet paint, and that will come up in the lesson. We need also an old piece of towel for drying brushes on, so you can keep them nice and clean, and a container for water, something like that. Any old container will do, and that more or less is the list of components that we'll need. Now I'll put a list on at the end of the video, but that's a little introduction. So once you've got all those bits and pieces together, then you can commence the first lesson. Okay, bye.